Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. You will craft, and I will craft, and we'll all craft because it's summer camp. Craft Club. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Summer Camp Craft Club. Here we are. I should have said Craft Club Summer Camp Edition. Edition, y'all. Edition. So as we continue to do this, if you remember, I have been using the scratch black color thing, color thingamajig. This is what I've made so far. It's just, I was using the stencils, but now I'm gonna go away from the stencils. What I'm gonna, oh, excuse me. I took a sip of a bubbly drink because my neighborhood drives me crazy. People are annoying me. People are not responsible for their space. They do not care about their neighbors. So I am drawing my dream home. I'm drawing the fantasy. I am manifesting. I guess this is kind of manifesting. I am manifesting my renovated lighthouse with a central air Wi-Fi. You won't see that in the picture, but it does have central air Wi-Fi. No bugs. There's no bugs in this town either. And there's no bugs on the water, but I am going to look out on the water in this little rehabbed lighthouse that has a little like window cove that you look out onto the world. But you can also go to the top of the lighthouse and look out, but it's not one of those long lighthouses. Like, I really don't know if this lighthouse ever functioned. Because some of them don't really function, like, let's be honest. Well, let's be honest. They're not real functioning lighthouses. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I want to show a lot of the ocean. So I'm gonna start right here and I'm gonna do the lighthouse. Ooh, it's yellow right away. Can you see it's yellow right away? How lovely. What are your dreams? Like, what is your hope for the future? Where would you like to end up? Tell me in the comments. I've already screwed this up. I don't know what a lighthouse looks like. Wait, it has a little thing on the top, doesn't it? It has a little like light post at the top. Unfortunately, you cannot erase here. But I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna make do. And you're gonna see how bad I am at actually drawing. And you're gonna be like, why am I watching this guy? And I never, just FYI, I have never claimed to be good at any craft. I am not a real craft person. There are some really great artists out there. There are some really great crocheters. There's some great, just full-on artists. Like Mr. Larry is like a full-on artist. He posts on social media. I'm just like trying to not be depressed. And I am imagining a world that is fairer. I'm gonna start over. Listen, I have 25 sheets of this. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna make it any better that I'm starting over. But I am gonna start over because that lighthouse, what does it look like to you? It's like all wonky. Maybe I need to use the side of this paper to kind of keep a straight line because I'm not good at drawing straight lines. Yeah, last episode I was talking about my dream home. And this is what we're drawing. We're dreaming in this one because reality is too hard. My reality with my goddamn neighbors, my neighborhood, the people just, I won't lie. My neighbor right next to me is great. The two neighbors that live next to me, I never hear them. And they're so nice. Well, I've actually never met one, but the one right beside me is so nice. He's a great guy. I enjoy him. Every time I see him, I'm like, how are you? And or what do I say? I'm like, how are things? And he's like, oh, okay, it's surviving. Like, it's very similar to me, actually. He's very similar to me. He has a very similar humor, I think. Okay, so I should use this to just keep a straight line going on because I am not good at straight lines. Yeah, I'm dreaming of like the future because I also think it's the only thing that's going to keep me going right now. because I am in such a place where it feels very futureless. It feels very futureless for my career in Hollywood. It feels very futureless for my life. And I just keep on going, like, what is keeping me going? And it's not to say that I'm in the darkest of places, but it is, I am thinking a lot about, like, what is the thing that keeps me going, or what will keep me going? And is it scary to dream? Because it's like, so much of my career has been taken away from me. I feel like I was really trying to create a life for myself. And I worked really hard to get it. I worked really hard to sell shows to places like Hallmark. I worked really hard to, get into writing rooms and write shows. And then it all was taken away from me. So it's like, if you work hard and it's still taken away from you, what is the purpose, It's the unknown. But I think the truth is that's for everyone. Like, you could say maybe like, oh, that's just very Hollywood. But we're at a time where so many jobs are being automated. So many jobs are being taken away and changed. It's all changing very quickly. And I think we don't know. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. So I remember we were on strike. The actors and writers were on strike. I don't even remember how long ago. Was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Time has like stopped. It wasn't even the pandemic. Like, time after the pandemic stopped for me. I remember the pandemic quite well, actually. It was very painful. But there is something that happened within the strike where so many people were mocking television and actors and writers because they were thinking that we were like Brad Pitt. But Brad Pitt was not on the line with us. I don't believe Brad Pitt ever came to strike with us. Like, the people on the line were the majority of the unions, which are all like middle class to lower class, working class people. We're all working class people. There is this idea that Hollywood is not working class, that we are all like rich, and it's because of people like Brad Pitt. And that is absolutely his right, to perpetuate the lie of Hollywood, that we're all rich elites. But the majority of people are not. The truth is, the majority of people are working class people, and the way that people like me survive is I do a job for however long it is. It's getting shorter and shorter. It's usually like 20 weeks. It used to be longer. Series used to be 22 episodes. Now it's not. So we do it longer and longer, or it's getting shorter and shorter. We do a job. We get paid. That's when we're like, oh, we get paid a bit, but then we have to save it because who knows when our next job is coming or if it's coming. In my case, it's been a very long time, and that's just what it is. Listen. So I am now at the point where I'm like, what is the dreams? What is the dreams that will keep me going? What is my goal for the rest of my life? This very midlife crisis. I am that age. I am in my midlife crisis. I'm also in the crisis of society under authoritarian governments where our rights are being taken away. People in the comments like, what rights? People always say that. What rights are being taken away? Just research LGBTQ rights. Oh, I don't see it being right. Okay. Okay, then you're not looking because it's there. Rights are being eroded. We are struggling. We are struggling under capitalism. We are struggling as millennials. And, what's the point of a dream? Like, what is the dream? Because if you achieve the dream, it can be taken away in an instant, which is what I feel like with my Hollywood career, which was what I feel like with being an entertainer since I was 6 years old. My first paying job was when I was 6 years old. And now I'm like, what is the point of dreaming? Because if you work towards something, it can be taken away in an instant, and it can be taken away because of billionaire greed, because of capitalism. And it's nonsensical. It's nonsensical. So I'm trying my best to go at this point, what am I trying to do, honestly, for the rest of my life? What am I going to do for the rest of my life? And I'm staying creative, obviously. I'm making this page, and this is why I am trying to monetize on YouTube, because then People don't have to donate money to my GoFundMe or my film, because I can make money by posting, hopefully, by monetizing. All you have to do is watch the commercials, which I know, I don't like commercials either, but if you watch the commercials, then you don't have to pay for anything, right? And then the content will just be there, and it's just like fun. You have me in your home complaining and yelling, just like an angry gay Asian yelling at you about the world burning. And isn't that what everybody wants in life? Isn't that what we all want? Okay. But that's why I'm like, a big part of right now is me trying to find my dreams again. Because I used to be such a dreamer when I was a kid. Such a dreamer. My head was in the clouds. I remember I had an acting teacher who was like, I wish that I could pull you down to earth. You're like a balloon with helium, and I wish I could just pull you down to earth. And let me tell you, I feel pulled down to earth recently, and I don't like that. I think that we should be living the best lives that we can with the little time that we are allotted on this earth. And so I'm like trying to surpass this sadness and this feeling of being defeated, because this is the thing, like, we can talk about politics or whatever, and we can watch authoritarian governments step up and take over and treat minorities and marginalized people badly. But it is also our time to live, right? Like, I am also living on this planet at this time, and I deserve to be happy, and people can take away the rights, etc. But I deserve to continue living my life. I deserve to live even if people are going to walk with their dogs off the leash and the dog's going to come attack me and you're not going to get your dog. I still get to live on this planet and have my life at the same time. I still get that. So people can do whatever. I'm just going to keep fighting for all of us to just continue having the best lives that we can, because we're allowed. This is our time to live too. Authoritarians you can say that it's your time to live, take away our rights, but we still get to live at this moment. And I'm trying to dream again. That's what we're doing. That's what Craft Club is too. It's just building something for myself that I could never have, that Hollywood never gave me, that Hollywood never allowed me to have. I say Hollywood, and it's like Hollywood also has its gatekeepers, right? It's not just like, oh, we as Hollywood we're all screwed. It's like some people are taking everything. This is my thing about the writer's strike. The writing union went on strike, and our seniors asked us to strike. They were like, for your future, you need to strike. The strike is now over, right? And what happened was there are less jobs because of contraction, because of the time, because of inflation. And all of the rich top tier of our union took all the jobs. They took all the jobs. Some like research came out that like 50% of the jobs went to high-paid writers and top of the union writers. So they basically asked the younger generation to give up their burdening careers with hopes for a future and a better union. And then when we came back to work, they screwed all of us younger people over. And I'm not even that young. But there are so many people that I know that are working that I'm like, yeah, you would work. You would be the one working. They are also the ones that are not, that cutting edge. They are the ones recycling the same ideas over and over. But that's fine, because guess what? You have me now. You get to have me. We get to have fun on YouTube making a little craft club show, which I'm having fun doing, actually. I'm having a great time doing this. Except for the push pin thing, which I still had fun doing. But anyway, we'll continue this in the next episode of Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft because it's Craft Club. You will craft and I will craft, and we'll all craft at the summer camp edition of Craft Club. Shooby-doo, Craft Club, shooby-doo, Craft Club, shooby-doo.